This delightfully cosy episode of One Shot Wonder is brought to you by Many Worlds Tavern. Go to manyworldstavern.com to find their delicious loose leaf teas. Whether it's cinnamon and plum tea, Sacred Springs, or their lively and robust breakfast tea, Morning Mists, you cannot go wrong. Now let's snuggle up with your favourite cup of tea and get settled in for Teatime Adventures.
Hello there everyone, welcome to the Oxventure YouTube channel where today we are playing Teatime Adventures, and today's episode is brought to you by us, the Oxventure crew, the Many Worlds Tavern folks who have provided us with some delicious teas, and of course Snowbright Studios who are the makers of Teatime Adventures and have another Kickstarter happening right now. I have some amazing details for you. It's called Harvest Hoppers. How cute is that? It's an exciting new board game. Kickstarter is now until the 14th of March, so if you'd like to go support that, go give it a look. It's a heartwarming strategy game which has you deliver fresh produce from your local farmers co-op in the delightfully delicious dispatch game of Harvest Hoppers. And this hop-in fun game with area control components comes with dozens of produce tokens, modular neighborhood maps, and a heaping handful of adorable hop-top bicycle delivery antics. Now, if you're sitting there going, what on earth is a hop top? Well, you're going to find out today in today's adventure.
It's a promise.
And yeah, so we kick off this adventure. By the way, my first time GMing, so wish me luck. And we are joined today by the wonderful Grant. Would you love to say hello to our viewers at home?
Hello to the viewers at home. I'm Grant Howitt, and I'm here to play a game with no violence.
Yeah, we're
For
going to have
once.
a cosy fun time with you.
Yeah, we're going to hop on bicycles or what have you.
Yeah, well, today we find ourselves, let's kick off our adventure. We find ourselves in the town of Oakenbend. It's a lovely, cute, quaint little place. And we find ourselves first in the Milk House / Milk Bar, a tavern / inn. It's run by a lovely Floridop called Trissa Stardust. Now, Floridops in this world are cute, fairy-like creatures. She has fuzz all over her body.
Me too.
And yeah, she's got cute little antenna and some rather cute little library spectacles.
Oh, like the half ones?
Yeah, little kind of like,
semicircular.
and
Like
she's
a moth person?
a little bit. So
Okay.
kind of like
Does
a
she dust
fairy
everywhere
mixed
she
with a
goes?
person
Disgusting.
with a... Yeah. No, it's a very clean place in the milk bar.
This milk is chewy.
Mike.
Sorry.
But we're in the Feast of Flourish, which is a time in March. Would everyone like to know a little bit more about the Feast of Flourish?
Yes.
I'll read out the details.
Absolutely. Tell us a story, storyteller.
Yeah. In the spirit of the Flourish Astra, the Feast of Flourish is held each year to encourage and honour growth in the spring to come. People across the Isles gather together to begin their planting. For some regions, such as southern Umberleap and western Amberhaven, this takes place outside, where the soil is warm enough to care for seeds. For others, the holiday begins indoors, where seeds can be carefully tucked away in greenhouses and along sunny windowsills. Regardless of the weather, small garden plots of all sorts are cleaned up and made ready for the rains ahead. As the days grow long, evening feasts are held in honour of all of those who work the land. So food at the feast emphasises locally harvested food and combines what has been stored over the winter with the newest spring lettuces, snow peas, and other early delicacies. Doesn't that sound lovely?
It does. Do the people
Yeah.
who don't work the land also get to feast?
Well, yes,
Good.
actually. And
checking.
we will get to that very soon. But because we are in the Feast of Flourish, Trissa is doing a special deal during this springtime where she opens up the bar for kind of breakfasts and brunches. So it's so that everyone can have a fulfilling breakfast before they go off and do all their gardening, or so they can have a fulfilling breakfast after they've done all the really early morning work on the farmlands and
yes.
stuff. So with these breakfast / brunches, if you fancy that sort of thing, we find
I love that brunch is the most illicit concept we can think of in the world.
brunch.
Ooh, a meal in between breakfast and lunch.
I don't mean to cast any aspersions, but I hear he brunches.
Ooh. Well, one person definitely brunching is the lovely Posy Clackett. Jane, can we hear all about Posy
That's
Clackett?
me.
Yeah.
I'm Posy Clackett today. I'm a big sweet bird person. She's the local florist, new in town. She's a large white and grey albatross-looking puffwing, which is your bird person as well, you know. And she's wearing a pinny, like an apron, and a big puffy flower crown, a bit like yours there, Ellen,
Yes.
of peonies, because she is the local florist, and she has a long, curved, sharp beak that she uses as secateurs.
to
Trimming
snip
flowers for snipping things, yeah.
So good.
And I'm having brunch.
Yeah, what brunch are you having? Let's go into detail.
Okay. Oh, what do I want for? Oh, this is the best. What do I want for brunch? Can I have some cornbread?
Oh, yeah.
And what else do I want?
Yeah,
Some
Triss's
eggs,
specialty.
3 different ways.
Great.
And some kind of smoky beans of some
Great.
kind. Yeah.
Amazing.
Savoury.
Mike,
Yeah.
who's sitting next to her?
My character is
don't
called
wanna-
Captain James T. Cozy. And the thing he is the captain of is the local cricket team, the village cricket team. So you'll find him every Sunday afternoon out on the village green playing cricket. So you just need to follow the sound of leather on willow and polite applause, and you'll find him there. Either that, or he will be in the milk bar, regaling everyone with tales of his many, many sporting victories. He's as the captain of a cricket team, he's good at sort of event planning and focusing. You have to be able to focus if you're going to stand in a field for probably 6 to 8 hours playing a sporting thing. So he's good at focusing and good at random facts, mainly about cricket, batting averages, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's what he's up to. And his Astra, which is his magical thing, is the fire.
Ooh.
The fire one.
Very fiery character. And finally, coming down from some of the lodgings upstairs, descending the stairs, ready to get their breakfast. Who do we have, Grant?
We meet Tabitha Templeton, a snootling or an alligator or crocodile type person. She is of robust physique. She is as wide as she is tall. She is
A square.
a square. She is a handsome square crocodile woman.
Nice.
And she has come here from the Arts and Crafts Society to investigate this mysterious cricket-based and farming-based event. And she's going to sit down to a big old plate of eggs and pancakes.
Lovely.
Ah, delicious. Well, today, Feast of Flourish has lots of different feasts going on throughout the month. And tonight is Potluck, a Feast of Flourish celebration where everyone puts food in a pot, and with luck, whatever you pull out will be something that you actually want.
Edible.
It used to be,
Just gloves again.
yeah, it used to be one pot that everyone just put random food into and they make it into a stew, but it always came out bad. So they were like individual items you donate to the pot, and then it's all about sharing and community.
Okay.
So all of you have heard of this and you're preparing for it. So what sort of donations have you brought along for the pot?
Well, I brought from home a big tray of brownies sprinkled with edible flowers. They're very aesthetic.
Very cute, very cute. Tea cozy.
I have brought
I get it.
a big plate. I've put a big plate of buttered English muffins, right? Some bready sort of products.
Yum.
Yeah.
Lukewarm, sweaty.
Pre-buttered.
English muffins.
Yeah, exactly. It's what us sporting types like to eat. We need those carbs, presumably.
I've bought my my famous individual quiches, my leek quiches from the swamps.
Oh, amazing. Well, they all look delicious. And you know, as you're showing each other what you've got, you've all decided to make conversation a little bit. You see each other across the tables. Would you like to have a little introduction to each other at the moment?
Well, I do hope I pick out one of your quiches. They look delicious.
Oh, sir, thank you. What a warm reception I've received here in the name of this village. I'm terribly sorry, all those pancakes have gone to my head. I'll look out the window. What's the name of this village?
Oakenbend.
Oakenbend. I'm terribly sorry. I'm addled from the flour.
And these brownies look marvellous.
Thank you. Thank you. I
These
agree
are
that-
edible flowers, yeah?
edible, all edible, none poisonous.
Oh, what
Good.
What a clever
good
touch.
So do we just place them inside the pot? Is that the plan?
The pot is non-literal, correct?
What?
Well, it is sort of just a
big pot.
magical pot. It doesn't.
Oh.
It's a wonderful, lovely pot that you can just put
Like a
in and
pot of
donate.
holder.
Yes.
We put it in there and we pull out an entire tea service.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
Like Mary Poppins.
But as you're all making polite conversation with each other over your breakfasts, a small hop top, a little frog person comes in to pick up their freshly brewed tea, and it's delicious and tastes lovely. And as they pick up their order in their little takeaway cup, and they're off to go finish off sorting out their window planters ready for the whole feast to flourish. And as they open the door, there's suddenly just a flash of gold, blondie fur, okay? And it just a small ball of chaos comes past him as the door is opened and immediately goes straight for James's muffins.
My muffins, they're for everyone.
There's an adorable big old Labrador called Old Daffodil. Hum, grabs one of the muffins in, because you've all been showing each other on this one table. They've jumped on, table, over, it's everywhere. The ancestry of this dog is a very good dog who deserves treats. So I enjoy
Good
that
ancestry.
very much.
It's better than mine.
So yeah, unfortunately, all of your donations
All of them?
have all fallen to the floor because you're all showing each other on the same
Daffodil
table.
is not a good
She's
dog.
not a good dog, but she
She deserves
means
treats,
well.
but she should maybe ask first.
Oh, heavens.
And she manages to, like, she's kind of in the corner just scoffing down this.
No, she can't have chocolate. I try and grab Daffodil by the collar. I try and pull Daffodil away from the brownies. No, Daffodil.
This heartwarming adventure.
Scene one!
Well,
Keep it away from the brownies.
could you?
That's probably a what would we call
Form of
that?
friendship?
Fauna friendship.
Dogs is
yeah,
fauna.
definitely.
Yeah, give us a
Which is a sensibility roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
fauna friendship roll to see how well you manage to,
All
to
right,
stop her.
I attempt to fauna friendship on this dog. That's 11 plus 2 for me, so that's 13.
Okay, let's see what she rolls. Well, yes, you succeed.
Hooray!
Well done.
Thank heavens.
You're
It's
welcome,
like, oh,
The
Daffodil.
dog did not die today.
That could have been very off killed her.
It's okay, and just she's very content with one of the muffins that she's
Okay.
already scoffing down. But it's all gone, and Trissa, having seen this all happen, is like, oh, were those your donations for tonight?
Yes.
I'm afraid they were.
Oh,
Special swamp leaks.
oh, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? This isn't the other. You can still. There are lots of lovely shops in the area. I mean, you two will know. You know, yeah. You'll understand. There's lots of lovely places. Actually, I heard there was a small message going out on the notice board. There was a call. They wanted some more veggie dogs, actually, for this, because a lot of people tend to bring sweet things.
Is that a third kind of dog, like a hot dog?
Yes.
Okay, cool, carry on.
It's a lot of dogs. So Trissa is like, well, you'll need to pick up the perfect veggie dog, in my opinion. The veggie versts from the sage sausage.
Okay.
You'll be able to get something from there.
Is that a sausage with sage or a wise sausage?
Both, actually.
I think it is both.
Yeah.
Then you can the Bright Blue Bakery should be open to get some buns for it, and also my personal favourite thing is you can get some of the spring lettuce to go in there with it, and maybe some extra things. And I think that would be much appreciated, because the thing is, everyone does tend to bring brownies and muffins and delicious swamp foods. I was quite looking forward. Those looked amazing. She looks
the
at
operative part of it.
yeah.
Scarfs down more.
Daffodil now. So she gives you a small kind of hint of
Okay.
you've got an option. I recommend trying out some different places. Go the veggie sausages
I would
very
love to see
good
this
from the
sausage
sage.
shop.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
Do we need to secure Daffodil before she does any more damage?
I think she's
She's been handled.
Who
You've handled
owns
her.
Daffodil?
I think, would you like
No one owns Daffodil.
Well, Daffodil is sort of like the town dog.
Okay.
She sort of kind of wanders round and
Well, she's
says
not
hi
his
to
friend,
everyone. Yeah. Everyone
Now I
kind of
totally
like.
understand. I'm Team Daffodil.
On a healthy diet of found crumpets.
I empty the spare muffin that I was keeping for myself and give it to Daffodil as well.
I can't help but
She
feel.
loves it. She
Good.
scarfs that down as well, and she's immediately like, okay, following James now. He's my
Oh,
favourite.
friend for life.
Oh, good. The dog that eats things has followed us on a quest to get edible things.
Yeah.
Oh, top drawer.
This is going to work out beautifully.
Yeah, it'd be fine, yeah.
So, in the immortal words of Johnny Chiodini, what to do?
Should we go to the sausage shop?
To the sausage shop.
To the sausage
To the
shop.
sausage shop!
Okay, lovely. So, you head towards.
It takes me about 15 minutes to get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're talking like feather boa.
Oh, lovely.
I've got
Amazing.
like, I've got, hang on, so it's like spring, you said, right? March. Yeah, okay. It's called feather boa, mate, a fur stole, but not out of any living creature. It's a fun sort of fur stole that grows on trees. It's kind of a moss stole. Oh, that would look great on an alligator lady. And a big old My Fair Lady hat.
Oh, it's like the stuff that grows from the trees in the swamps.
Yeah.
From the tree.
Yeah, I'm looking increasingly
Yes.
like a sort of sexy compost pile.
Yes, that is so the trend here in Oakenbend right now. Yeah, like basically, a lot of the people, as you're walking around, you're getting a lot of like furtive glance, like interested glance, and they're like, in about 3 weeks, everyone's going to be wearing that. Okay, so you're becoming a little bit of a
So on
trendsetter in
trend.
Oakenbend.
So ahead of trend.
Yeah, so we head towards the Sage Sausage. This smoky shop is known for its savoury vegetarian meats, sausages, steaks and pies made of locally sourced mushrooms, beets, roots, vegetables and more can be had here, cooked in a variety of ways. So you can sort of smell it as you're walking along the street. Now, would you like to follow your nose?
nose, yeah.
Or follow...
Wait, if I follow my nose, am I going to go in via the kitchen entrance?
No.
Okay, fine.
They pump out the smells at the front.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those
Like
things.
bread in the supermarket. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow my nose.
Okay. Could you roll me a not getting lost?
No.
If you want to lead the group.
Yes, I
Actually, if
absolutely...
everyone wants to roll
Okay.
not getting lost.
You live here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to
But
use
he's
my...
just focused on the cricket.
I'm going to use my
I see.
sensibility, which
Oh,
gets
right.
me +2, because I do live here and I know how things are done round here.
Yeah. So with not getting lost, you can add your bustle or sensibility.
I'm adding my sensibility, and that only comes to a 5.
Oh, well, you smell something and you're
Is it the dog's
walking
breath?
along. And and you kind of find yourself like walking on, then turning in a circle and then coming straight back to Daffodil because she's also been turning in a circle
Right.
following you, like
Fine.
your heel. And you've basically just been doing a small pirouette in the street and then looking down at the dog because she's a frequent visitor to the Sage Sausage.
bet she is.
How did the others? How did you roll?
Oh, abysmally.
Literally.
I asked for directions, then just got distracted by a handsome, tall skunk or what have you.
Beautiful, yes. And Rosie?
Surprisingly poorly, but I am new in town
You
and
are
I've
new
never
in town.
visited the Sage Sausage, so I got a 5, and that's with my excellent bustling skills.
Okay, so you don't make it to the Sage Sausage.
Oh,
You do.
Empty buns for everyone. Buns and lettuce.
Talking about buns, it's fine. Fortunately for you, you managed to kind of just completely bypass it, but you find yourself, because of the beautiful blue awnings and windows, you find yourself by the Bright Blue Bakery.
It's hard to miss because it's bright blue, isn't it?
Yes, it's got lovely blue door, lovely blue awnings, really pretty, and you wander in, and the smell of freshly baked bread overtakes the smell of the delicious sausages. And in there, you see Holly Tumbledown, who is another Floridop, and she's got lovely green fuzzy skin, and she is just floating around busily doing lots of different things, and like she's a bit of a bustle and a little bit all over the place. She's like, oh my goodness, I've got to get these buns done, and oh gosh, I've run out of cookies for the thing. And she sees you so, oh hello, good morning. How may I help you?
Could I please have some of your brightest, bluest bread?
Blue bread.
Is that not what you...
I fear he may have misunderstood the briefing. I'm terribly sorry. A rogue pooch ate all of our gifts. And now we're here on some sort of goose chase to acquire some buns. I'm getting increasingly southern. I'm very sorry. It's
Your accent is delightful. It's lovely.
I'm certainly not from around these parts. We were interested perhaps in acquiring some hot dog buns.
Oh, yes. They will be nearly ready. The ones that we do are actually they'll be ready in about an hour, but
you poor thing, come here. And I pull her in to my enormous crocodile bosom. It's quite matronly, it's quite soft and comfortable. Also, I love the idea of hugging a moth.
Yeah.
That sounds quite cool.
Thank you. It's just everything was happening.
Sometimes you just need a hug.
One thing at a time, young lady.
Yes. Well, the thing is, for the potluck tonight, I was going to give some of my amazing clever cookies. They're great, and they give you a special boost for making sure you're wiser when it comes to planting the seeds that you want to plant, and then hopefully you get a better harvest later in the year. But I've completely run out of the little candies I put in them called Cleverlies, and I just need to make my Cleverly cookies, but I can't, and I need to head down to Arcane Confections, but I simply can't. I need to be able to go. I can happily make you some of the hot dog buns.
We would be more than happy to help you.
Yeah, I would give you them for free if you could head down to Arcane Confections and get me some Cleverlies.
That seems straightforward, but we got lost on the way to this shop.
Can we have directions, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you point at the shop?
Yes.
Yes, of
Can we
course.
see it from the door?
Can you rotate me until I'm facing the direction of the shop and give you a little push?
In fact, we could all just set up in 3 directions and one of us will probably get there, right?
Yeah. So fortunately for you, it's basically straight across the town square. You can't miss
Sounds
it.
doable.
And funnily enough, as you're walking past, you look to your left and you see the sage sausage. It's right by you. Walked. You were so close.
We
It's
nearly
just
made
across. You nearly made it, but you just slightly diverted the wrong way. So you make your way across to Arcane Confections, and let me tell you, it's wonderful in there. There's a lot of really interesting looking things on display. Basically, all of the sweets and candies here are magically infused and have special properties. So Holly needs the Cleverlies, which are these cute little candies that help increase your ability to work well with plants, which is really good for this time of year. So, and as you walk in, there's lots of interesting things. Would you like to have a little peruse around the shop?
Of course, yeah. I would love to. See if there's anything that will prevent me from getting lost next time.
All right.
GPS candies, maybe, or something. Is it a noticing thing?
Yeah, could you all give me a noticing check to see what different things, what sort of things are you looking for?
I rolled a 7
So you rolled a 7.
Okay.
with my modifiers.
I've got a 14.
Ooh,
Nice.
good noticing.
Oh no. I got a 1.
Oh, dear.
So whatever I'm not looking for, I get some.
You
Dog attracting candies.
Yeah.
ones
you
are called
look
dog
in,
bows.
and you go and you go, oh, there's Daffodil. There's old Daffodil.
Just sat in the pick and mix.
Just like,
Oh heavens, no Daffodil! You're getting your hairs all over the mint wafers. And I'll try and hustle Daffodil out the shop,
yes.
just to make sure we don't get any dog hair in any other of the nootropics.
Okay, so you're that's completely fair.
Cool.
So what did you get again, James?
I got a 7.
7,
5 plus 2.
14.
Okay, so James, you have a look around, and you find some interesting looking things, but they are not Cleverlies.
Am I distracted by the cricket enhancing performance supplements?
Yes. Yes, I like that. We're
Yes.
going to go with that. You see these
I start
small,
imagining the great victories on the cricket field that
yeah,
I'll be
you see
achieving with
these
these.
small, like little round gobstopper-looking things with little lines on painted
Yeah.
to look like a little
exactly.
cricket
Cricket
ball.
ball.
And do you remember those little chalky stick candies? They have those, but like in a wicket.
Like a wicket.
set.
Oh, like Dip Dabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
That and the little
Tiny
the dip dab. It's they have those, and the stick is in the shape of a cricket bat, and you go like that, and in there it's like kind of like.
I have
It's like green sherbet, so it's like put it in the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I have 10 gold.
And it makes
I
you
would
better
like
at
to spend
cricket.
some of it on this.
Oh, we have money?
yeah. You have 10 gold.
Oh, we have gold. I'm so sorry. I didn't clock
alright.
that. Okay.
You could barter instead if you prefer.
I'm just gonna try and sell this dog.
Old after
Yeah.
Walking garbage disposal, this dog.
You won't even notice how malnourished it is.
Right, well, as you're looking at these things, the proprietor of Arcane Confections, Marybrook, comes out, and they are a hopling, and they are a hop top crossed with a snootling, and they're adorable.
Whoa.
They've got like little froggy and crocodile-y kind of features, and they're just really cute. And they come along, and they see you eyeing up all these cricket candies, James, and they come straight up to you and they're like, I see you're into the cricket confections.
Yes, these look amazing, and I'm looking forward to buying some with my gold that I brought with me, and then utilising their performance-enhancing powers in my next cricket game on Sunday.
Yes, well, if you try some of these, you'll bowl over your competition, and you'll get lots of innings.
Good.
And she looks at Posey and
Nailed
is
it.
that's a cricket term, right?
Close enough.
Yes. Yes. Well, is there anything else that I can interest you?
This is all I need. I think.
Are you sure?
We're here for Cleverleys.
For Cleverleys?
Oh yes. Yep.
Oh right. And you basically.
Have I spotted any?
Posey, you spotted these cute little kind of little chocolate shell-covered confections,
crispy shell.
You're like, this looks mostly like it. This looks like they're probably it, and like you see.
There's no labelling system in this shop.
It's all just stored loose in a pile.
Daffodils in the middle.
These aren't professional. These are half animal beasts. You've stolen this. It's like no.
Well, you see that, and then you look closely, and there is a little label on the jar.
Good.
And it's got Cleverleys written on it. And it seems to be like this is only one particular type.
Do you have different Cleverleys for different attributes, different skills? We want the ones that make you good at planting seeds for the Festival of
lovely.
Flourish.
Oh, great. Yes. And she points you towards, of course, the green Cleverleys.
Of course, the green Cleverleys.
Everything.
Colour-coded.
She's like, how many do you need?
I don't think we asked, so can we have all of them?
All of them?
Yes. How much for all?
Sure. That's good.
I need to have enough left over for my cricket performance-enhancing candies.
We can make money by gardening.
That's true.
I mean,
Also,
eventually.
if you have anything that can improve my personality score of -1, that would also be useful.
We'll get you a hat.
Oh, right.
I mean, wouldn't go over the answers, would it?
No,
Yeah.
we just sit on top.
Yes.
A cricket bucket hat.
I can sell you the entire jar for 4 gold.
Oh.
If that's okay.
Well, that seems reasonable.
Seems reasonable, yeah.
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I'll take the
lovely.
entire glass jar of Cleverleys.
She very carefully goes over it and is like, she's struggling with it slightly. It's quite.
Oh, I'd like to lend a hand.
Yes. So if I can get you.
It's labour, is it?
Yes, I think working at something that's a bit hard.
How are you at labour?
I've got +1 in vigour, so we'll find out, won't we? Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, amazing! She's just about. It's just slipping from her grasp.
And I stick a hoof underneath it and spin it round.
She's like, oh, no wonder you're the captain of the cricket
Yes.
team. That's amazing.
Not bad at basketball, I think.
I fundamentally misunderstand the rules of
Like, oh, great. Did you want any of these the cricket
Yes, please. Yeah.
confectionaries? Yes. Which ones would you like?
The ones that make me good at cricket, please.
That's all of them.
Yeah. I'll have those.
One
then,
of
please.
each.
Yes. Yeah. I don't believe this. I don't believe there's a substances rule in our village cricket team league, so I think it's probably fine, isn't it?
It's not about the competition; it's about the fun.
Exactly.
So no one minds.
Most fun if I win the competition.
Well, she makes a note of that, and is like, okay, I'm gonna
In touch with the cricket commission.
I'm gonna when a visiting team comes, I'm also gonna sell some of them to there, so it balances it out. So yeah, she sells you for 2 gold a little
that's
selection of the cricket
Yeah, I don't
things.
need the full jar. I'm an
Yeah.
actual athlete. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is there anything else that you would like to look at in here while you're having a little nose around, or are you good with the cricket?
I'm happy with my cricket enhancing things. I don't know if anyone else wants anything else.
Any bonuses? Good. Okay.
The dog's got on top of a carriage now, and I'm trying to get it down.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's all in the background. Don't worry.
It's all-
it's like out of focus while this.
Yeah. This is all good. You're just like, you can just see through the window, and this dog's like, no. You're like, no.
And then it goes flying across the...
It's driving the carriage. It's all fun. We're having fun.
So Mary Brooke is like, well, thank you so much. Do let me know if you need anything else. I'll be seeing you at the potluck feast tonight.
Yeah, you will.
Great.
Amazing. What are you make? Are you going to be making cookies with these, or?
Some cookies will be made, probably not by us.
Okay.
We're in charge of hot dogs, but we're just doing this as a favour.
Oh my goodness.
Helpful sorts.
Oh my goodness, the ones last year, someone made some last year and they were outstanding. So I'm very much looking forward.
I would hate to promise that
Yeah.
they'll be outstanding again.
Oh,
but
okay.
Fingers crossed.
Lovely.
Hooves crossed.
Who made
Bits
them?
of
Who
hooves
made them
crossed.
last year?
Oh, I don't know. It's all, it's all kind of random
it's
donations, so you don't really know.
Okay.
There wasn't some signature in ketchup and mustard, was there?
Sadly not,
There'll probably be
no.
an official record. If we break into the town,
Yeah.
we'll find out who it was.
Get the CCTV footage.
Get whatever the local of an electoral roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outstanding. So are we heading back?
I think we should
to-
deliver this heavy jar first.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
heading back to the Bright
And
Blue
hopefully
Bakery.
get our buns.
What was
All
the name
right.
of the lady in the bakery?
Holly Tumbledown.
Miss Tumbledown!
Oh, yes!
I found your candies.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And she looks at James, who's just carrying this
I'll
huge
put it
jar.
on the counter, but yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'll be able to make my cleverly cookies. Oh, thank you so much. This is amazing. Well, the buns are almost ready. I hope they're to your liking. I've added a little bit of a herb infusion into them, and I think that'll be amazing. I think they'll do really well. And yes, thank you again. And she pulls out from the oven these perfectly, like, just gorgeous. There's a little bit, they're soft on the inside, like more baguette style ones, the really nice crunchy fancy ones that you get. And they smell amazing. And Daffodil is looking at them very intently.
Oh, Daffodil, no.
Yeah.
No,
And
no. I've got, like, Daffodil is between my legs, and like, I'm sort of pinning her in place with my big crocodile form.
I'm enjoying that description, so I'm just gonna let that happen.
Great.
So she's like, yeah.
Oh, you rambunctious little dog.
And Holly Tumbledown is like, I'll put these in a box. I'll put them in, and she
sort of dog-proof box.
she wraps them all up, and she gives them to you, Posy.
Thank you.
You take those. So lovely. So we have one part of it done and ready to go. So we head back out into the town square, and we're gonna head to the Sage Sausage, and I'm gonna let you find it.
Ah,
We can
thanks.
see it
We
now.
can see
We
it
can
now.
see it.
Now that you
Visible.
walk past it, you can see where it is. And you head in there, and in there is a very elegant-looking stork-like puffwing called Efferson Volder, and he looks very distinguished, wearing these lovely emerald
Studying it for
green
weaknesses.
robes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he spots you as you walk in, and spots old Daffodil and says, "No, that dog is. I love her to pieces, but she is not coming in here."
I quite understand. and then like locking eyes with him because I've fallen for this guy immediately.
All right.
I'm trying to sort of like just sort of get the dog out the door without breaking eye contact. Oh, come along, David. Oh, such a charming. What a wonderful warm welcome I've received in this town.
That feels like.
I just quietly shut the door.
So, is Daffodil outside on her own now?
Yeah.
Completely unsupervised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're in this lovely. Hang on, I'll just get my page out for the sage sausage. So yeah, it's a mainstay of Oakenbend, a culture for as long as most can remember. And basically, Efferson moved in and was like, this used to be like traditional sausage shop, like your regular pork and beef and chicken and that sort of stuff. And then Efferson came in and was like, I'm gonna make it all vegetarian. And there was a little bit of, people weren't sure, a little bit of resistance. But then as soon as people took a single bite out of one of his delicious cooked meals, they were like, this is the greatest thing. I can't believe, I don't need it, and this is great. So he's got a really good reputation in the town, having won over a lot of people, and he's very confident in himself, but also very, very, very friendly, and he's willing.
Handsome.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
I will let him kiss my scaly hand. I've heard marvelous things about your sausage.
Okay. Well, he takes your hat, like you've offered the hat, and he takes your hat and he's like, thank you.
Damn!
You're not getting any interest.
I am laying it on with a trowel.
Yeah. He's like, darling, you are very, very wonderful, beautiful woman, but don't worry, barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, I see.
Yes. I'm not interested in anything. I'm
more of a sausage maker.
Yes. I'm in love with my work and my craft. That's me. I'm fine. And he's like, oh, please do never take it personally.
No, it's fine. I must say I am very astute of you to notice how I was attempting to lay on the charm. My apologies, but I'm sure we can be friends.
Yes. Well, the thing is, are you from out of town?
Why, yes.
You have a marvelous accent.
Thank you. I have several accents.
So do I.
I swap them out depending on my mood.
Oh no, it's just we don't usually people. I don't often have a hand offered to me, so I just.
It's normally a hoof.
Yes. No, I'm extremely flattered though. Thank you so much. A charming woman you are. And how can I help you today?
Sorry, Tabitha's never met an asexual heron before.
Yeah.
Just thrown off. Well, we are here to acquire some of your delicious dogs.
Not the one outside, I assume.
No, we've been saddled with that thing. No.
She usually chooses. She chooses her favorites. So James and Posey will know. She chooses her favorites for the day and decides to keep them company. She's very much to everyone. Takes a village.
But we were, unfortunately, this dog ate all of our fine quiches and fanceries.
Oh no!
And we have been tasked into acquiring hot dogs from around the town. We have some buns.
Oh, delicious! Did you get those from the bakery?
Oh, you know.
Yes. Oh, Holly, she does drop a few things here and there and gets a little bit stressed here and there, but ultimately what she makes is rather delicious.
She's young.
Yes, I do love her pumpkin bread that she bakes during the autumn. I do. If you come back during autumn, I must tell you to go and try her pumpkin bread.
I shall make it a priority.
Yes.
Now, what kind of sausages were we after?
Ones with sage in sound good.
I think that's all of them.
Sage? Yes. I have all sorts. The thing is, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I was running a little bit late this morning, and I didn't manage to go and pick up some herbs from the cottage gardens.
Some real supply chain issues in this village.
Yes, everything. Well, the thing is, we're all this is everything building up and whirring up, you know? So we're all a little bit behind on things. And could you possibly, I could make you some delicious sage sausages.
Yes, please.
Classic recipe with a little bit extra sprinkled in for my new friend here. And I can make you some delicious sausages if you could head over. I think Madge Bloom she should be able to sort you out.
Of course.
Yes.
It would be our pleasure.
Not a problem. It is wonderful to explore the town and help the residents.
Yes. It is a lovely town. I'm very pleased to be here.
Any directions, because my sense of direction is dreadful.
If you go to the town square and go straight down towards Willow Park, just beyond there
Okay.
is the cottage gardens, and you should be able to find Madge there. There should be some herbs and perhaps even some spring lettuces for you to pick up. She might be able to help you. Those are always fun and little extra in the hot dog.
Delicious. Yeah.
I believe they did that last year. It was astounding. I remember them. They were great. I was very honoured to have had something that I'd made put into something so good.
But who was it that made the hot dogs?
I don't know.
Who was the mastermind behind these hot dogs? These meat-free, herbaceous, lettuce-packed hot dogs.
Who is this? Who has the entire village?
Who's this maverick?
Okay, the mystery endures. We go.
Yep.
So you
Madge's.
you're heading out down towards the cottage gardens.
Yes,
I feel like I'm
please.
going to have to roll
Okay.
not getting lost. Having got lost so badly before.
Well, first,
Yes.
you're gonna open the door.
Oh.
Do I have to roll for that as well?
No, not
Okay,
quite.
good.
I would like you to all roll noticing for me.
Are we trying to notice Daffodil?
19.
Oh, mine's 19 as well.
Noticing what?
It's sensibility.
sensibility.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
plus
there
2,
we go.
21. 21.
Okay. 8.
I see Daffodil. Do I like what I see?
Yeah, like.
Okay.
Well, I don't know whether you like. I'm just saying.
Daffodil's hanging from the town clock. Going around on the minute hand.
Daffodil's found a plate.
Basically, Daffodil has spotted. So in the middle of the town square is the pot for the potluck feast.
Okay.
And Daffodil is slowly heading towards it. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to use my athletic cricket running ability to go and try and grab Daffodil.
Okay, let's
I'm
see.
visualising Daffodil as like a wicket that I need to get to safety.
Like 4 hairy wickets stuck to a big wicket.
Exactly. And I just, out of instinct, I pull out the cricket bat just
That you
to
always
reach for
carry.
it. Yeah, of course, yeah. It's in my inventory.
Knock her a little bit
okay.
unconscious.
But as if I think it helps me
Daffodil.
sprint a little further to try and reach for the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose if it doesn't work, you can throw it, maybe she'll go catch it.
That's right.
That's what it was about.
My precious cricket bat, though.
I mean, yeah, do you have a cricket ball on you?
I do,
Like
yeah.
balls?
I do. I also have a cricket ball. My inventory is 10 gold, a cricket bat, and a cricket ball.
Outstanding. So what would you like to do? Would you like to go?
So I'm gonna run, and it's gonna be a vigor thing, presumably.
Yeah, I think just let's go for a straight vigor check
Yeah,
rather
alright.
than anything
Alright.
rather than a select skill.
That is a 12 plus 1 is 13.
Well, fortunately, I rolled real bad. Yes, you. Old Daffodil is just so transfixed by the pot. She's like, like cute little Labrador face, just all like, oh my gosh. And
I'm doing my
behind
best
her,
cricket running.
yeah, and behind her, this
really don't understand
elegant
what cricket
deerkin. Yeah,
Running cricket. They run.
They run at normal speed.
Yeah, but I'm imagining
Okay.
the crowd at the village green, all 3 of them going wild.
yeah.
Off your nut on cricket drugs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everyone is just stood around in the village square, like just in the town square, just watching as you run in slow motion towards this dog who has not noticed you in the slightest because she's eyes on the prize.
Yep.
And the cricket bat slides past her, and that's when she kind of goes, and you tackle her in a very gentle way.
Yeah.
She's fine. It's just like a big dog playful cuddle.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, yeah, this is the best, and immediately starts licking your face and having the best time. She's very pleased.
Like
to
my
see
cricket
you.
teammates do when,
Yeah.
when I come home and say,
Yeah, we got around. That's why they do the dib dabs. It's to signature and reflect the.
It's when everyone licks the bat for luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
it's very unsanitary. Cool.
So you've got Daffodil. You've
Good.
got her in your
Secured.
grasp, which is like, okay. So you can head down towards the cottage gardens. I think, but while you're holding Daffodil, do roll me a not getting lost. I'm going to say, Posy, you know exactly where the cottage gardens are.
Yes, of course.
Because you
I know them well.
Yeah, and you know Madge slightly from your workings with them for getting stuff ready for your florist. You know?
I got a 13 for not getting lost.
Okay, let's see what you're rolling. Oh, you are absolutely fine because I rolled rubbish. So you managed to walk your way through as you get to the Willow Park. It's very pretty and Daffodil is just enjoying it. And the willow, the lovely dangling leaves of the
Weeping
willow
willow,
remind
yeah.
you a little bit of the swamps at home. And you're just like, oh, this is really nice.
And the tree, the wood bit of the willow reminds me of cricket bats.
Yes! Isn't that nice?
What does the willow remind you of?
Does it have any flowers on it? Because if not, I'm not interested.
No.
I can't even perceive it. I walk right into the tree.
No, it's
a normal willow,
green
just
folk.
like in real willow.
Life.
It's a
Okay.
nice
Well, then
little-
I have no time for it, and I walk right past.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Well, the thing is, you walk through, and as you kind of you part some of the willow leaves,
Okay.
and through it you then see it opens up to the beautiful cottage gardens, which are basically like huge allotments where the town grows a lot of their food, a lot of their fruits and veg
And flowers.
herbs and flowers.
Thank you.
You tend to spend more time over at the greenhouse to get the flowers all year round for your florist, but the cottage gardens, you're still down here a lot as
Seasonal
well. There's
blooms.
seasonal blooms. You're down here for tulips all the time. Daffodils are on their way. You're very excited. And actually, could you roll me a noticing?
Yeah. Oh no, that's a 1.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay.
Daffodil sneak up behind you.
There's a really, really pretty rare flower that they tried to plant last year and just see what's there, and it's just starting to bloom, and it would be so perfect for your florist,
Yeah.
but you just walked straight past it.
Oh,
you could
Instead-
at least I didn't
step on
tread
it.
on it. Yeah.
You didn't step on it, fortunately, because
That was a critical
someone.
one. I would
Yeah.
have been brutal in that case. But
There's a little-
Ellen's going easy on you.
Little hopling is like just digging around, like looks at it, and you go, and it sees you and almost and they're like, and they don't,
Okay.
and that's fine.
Oh.
And then James steps on it instead. It's fine.
I didn't even really go. Fine.
You are holding a wrong
said, you said
Maybe next
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Daffodil, like so basically you didn't notice it, so you couldn't stop James from standing on it. So
There's always next year.
there's always next year. It'll be fine. There's a little hopling just.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I'd like to cast Embolden on the hopling
Okay. Right, I'll just double check my spell.
because they seem upset, and I want to let them know you'll get it next year, buddy.
Is there not a mending but for flowers? Do we not have that?
There's patch up, but I don't know if patch
Yeah.
up applies to flowers. You sellotape the bits of the flower back together.
Fine, see? Happy families!
The head comes off.
Yeah, and it's a small hammer. Make minor repairs to a non-magical item.
Well,
I
is
would say.
it magical?
It's a living
Oh,
thing,
fine.
though.
It was a living
It was.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit your broken flower with this hammer until it's better.
No. Okay. So the requirements are a pat on the back. So
Yeah.
you go up to this little hopling and you just
There.
sorry.
There, I'm so sorry,
Are you
but
still holding the Labrador?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the Labrador's going ballistic over it. And I'm gently patting the hopling and saying, "You'll get it next year. I'm sorry."
Thank you. Can I pat the dog?
No. No, alright, fine. You can.
You're being given so little leeway to be unpleasant.
You found it.
Can I trap the NPC? Piss off.
I do like the hoppling. There you go, yeah, you're welcome.
Oh.
And he just like quietly sobs into the dog's fur for a bit, and then he's like, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
Yes. As this is all happening, Madge Bloom appears. They see there's a little bit of a kerfuffle, but they also see that the hoppling is kind of okay. They're okay, and they are a snootling. They wander across and they see Posy and they're like, "Oh, hello, Posy. How are you?"
Hi, Madge. We're good. I'm just here today on an errand. We're here to collect not flowers today, but spring lettuce for one,
All right.
and herbs for two,
Okay.
for the sage sausage.
Are you sure I can't interest you in some daffodils?
Well, go on then. Just a dozen. Just
Lovely.
2 dozen. Three dozen daffodils.
I'll get those sent over. So you want some sage and some spring lettuce?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've got my hands full a little bit, and I've gone Welsh now.
Okay. That's not happening.
That's happening now.
It's going around in a phrase.
It's
Taking a
happening.
journey,
Yeah.
that action.
I've got my hands full a little bit now. Could you help me find some of this lettuce? I've got some little things to sort out.
Yeah.
But if you could have a little peruse, the sage should be in that direction, and the lettuce over there in that direction. And they point you to 2 opposite ends, 2 little areas where there's different things planted, and some people are wandering around getting things ready as the festival of flourish. They're planting new things, and some people taking care of the daffodils, and Madge kind of nods to someone who's looking after the daffodils and goes, yeah, right, and 3 dozen daffodils are getting sorted and sent over. And she's like, the usual, I'll put it to the usual account, right?
Yes.
Lovely. So which direction would you like to go in first? Would you like to go after some sage or some lettuce?
I think we should split the party to maximise our efficiency.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You do have a gardening expert with you.
Well, yes. I figure whatever the most important part is, we send the gardening expert, and then whatever doesn't matter if we get wrong, me and the dog and the cricket man go and ruin.
Why don't we go for the? I feel like lettuce is easy to spot, and
It's bigger. Yes.
It's bigger.
Bigger.
And even if you get it wrong, it's just leaves, isn't it? And it
Just
probably
leaves, right?
tastes pretty much the same as any
It's
other
all
leaves.
fine, doesn't taste of
Whereas
anything. It's fine.
sage is like a specific type of leaf,
Yeah.
and that actually matters. So should we go and get the lettuce?
Absolutely.
I love this plan. We'd like to split the party, please.
All right. So you're heading. Should we go for the lettuce first?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Let us begin with lettuce. We do love a pun here. So you head over into the corner that Madge pointed towards, where all the lettuce is being found. And there's a few different ones, but the most, there's one particularly interesting and verdant looking patch, which, could be
Does
spring lettuce.
Madge have a catalogue of their goods?
Well, the thing is, this is
Or is it like an open allotment
it's a
thing?
community garden. So it's basically like, so if someone in the town doesn't have enough groceries for that week, like there's all care packages that they can go pick up there. Basically everyone's looked after in the town, and any additional produce is shared amongst everyone, or goes to perhaps the various feasts that are happening. It's basically as the town became more populous, they found that they didn't have as much garden space as they used to. So a lot of people kind of have their own little patches as well. But there's some like large communal areas, and there's one end, and they've pointed you towards that one end.
All right. Well, I was really hoping there'd be a catalogue, because that's the only skill I've got that could apply to it on minding details.
Oh yeah, minding details.
I guess I could try and remember if I've ever played a lettuce in a play and use the arts.
Yeah. Have you?
No.
Okay.
Alas.
Well, that's that.
So is there anything which doesn't look like
Have you ever planned a lettuce festival?
well, there's one time, but we don't talk about it. Let's.
So just try and do some noticing.
Yeah.
Just
What, is this gardening? Is this noticing? What is this?
Well, I suppose it's...
I go initially for a noticing. I think.
We know what a lettuce looks like.
Seeing as we're using it to flavour a hot dog, could we use the relish?
Relish would be
We have fun. Nope.
11. If I'm
Okay.
doing noticing, plus 2, it's 13.
Well, I rolled rubbish, so you both spot some delicious looking lettuce.
Perfect.
Great. Now, could you roll for me a gardening to see
dig up the lettuce?
how well you dig up one of
I
these lettuce?
brutalise it with a trap.
You stole a couple of those.
Performance enhancing.
The performance enhancing gardening
Yeah,
pills,
would you
right? You've got some of the green M&Ms we can knock back before we do this.
Before we
lettuce
get the
surgery.
jar. Did we half inch any? I don't. Did we borrow any? We don't
Yeah,
steal
you
any.
can't. Yeah,
Are
you
there
can
any in
only
the dog's
borrow.
fur?
Can I roll to see if I borrowed any?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll do.
Improvise
I'll
a
let you.
flashback.
I'll let you in,
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Spot blows in the dark.
14.
Okay,
You're
let's have a
14
look.
pills.
We didn't buy them all, so it's not really stealing. They were our.
Well, it's
We didn't borrow.
No,
You
take one
sorry.
stress.
We
You
didn't
did.
Think, we didn't think advance.
You did, but
The dog ate it.
Okay.
In the
Daffodil found it.
Dog's in the corner with an apron and a trowel.
Yeah, the dog knows what they're doing.
Can I roll for a friendship to try and persuade the dog to dig up the lettuce?
I think this is cruel for a first GM.
No, it's fine.
No, this is
Okay,
this
alright.
is you know
Is this
this
what
is
you-
the
this
way.
is
This is
standard?
how it would be. I
I
need
rolled
to
a
get
20.
used to this.
Okay.
You rolled it. Well,
Fantastic.
I did. Oh no, I did. Oh.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 20. Okay, let's.
Okay,
roll.
wait. But I
Have
didn't add anything.
You didn't add your modifiers. Go on.
What was I
I
doing?
don't think
For the friendship,
Daffodil has
sensibility,
any
plus 2.
Okay, so let's.
Two.
I'm just gonna double check if Daffodil has any
Roll
modifiers.
opposed 20s.
No. No. No, she's
What's
fine.
Daffodil rolling for? Keep lettuce.
Yeah. Oh, don't
No,
dig.
just like
Refuse to dig.
yeah, like whether like dogs like digging, but if they're being told to dig, they're like
I've been told what to do.
no,
Yeah.
I don't do free labour.
So is the dog going to dig the? Can the
So
dog
the-
dig the lettuce up for us?
So the dog kind of like notices and you want to that and so Daffodil like very excitedly starts pouring away underneath and digging up some of the soil and just nudging it out with her nose and yes she pushes out
Incredible.
a
What a
perfect
result.
spring lettuce.
That's amazing.
I think
result.
she's really redeemed herself at
Yeah, I
this
think
point
so.
She really
after
has.
the
Let's feed her.
absolute kerfuffle at the
Let's feed it
start.
tonight.
So while you're all like fawning over lovely little old Daffodil and
Yeah.
her little lettuce,
Oh.
and she's so like she kind of nudges it towards you.
Right, she's barely got any spit on it whatsoever.
That'll wash right off.
Yeah,
Wash it. Posy,
Yes.
Where are you having a look around
Well,
in the
I walked
cottage
in the direction
gardens?
Madge pointed me.
Uh-huh.
I'm sort of drifting in the direction of a kind of herbal-looking area of the allotment,
yeah.
and then I'd like to use Flora Friendship to try and commune with a sage plant. If it is a talking,
Before you tear it out of the ground.
I mean, it says
Any
if
last
the
words?
plant.
Sorry.
Flora Friendship is simple friendship with those plants and fungi of the Verdant Isles that are able to communicate. So I guess it's your call as to whether they are.
Where the sage can communicate.
Yeah, is that a bit awkward though?
It might be.
After a bit, hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
How would you like to
From-
fulfill your destiny of being in a sausage?
Bored?
Circle of life.
This is like a really dark
So I'm like,
plant.
Sage. Hello, Sage. I say. Sage.
All right. If
Speak
you could
up.
Give
Oh
me
yeah,
a roll
roll
on
for
that.
Flora Friendship. Can do.
I'm trying to behave myself, but
19.
it's just not
Ooh,
working.
have you got any
I think we're doing
modifiers?
okay.
on
That's
that?
with the modifiers.
With the modifiers.
What did
Okay,
you-
I
what?
actually rolled a 19.
What?
So apologies, but
Sage.
basically
Sage
the
knows what's
sage-
coming.
The sage knows what's up.
Sage is keeping
and the
quiet.
sage is just like, shh. If plants could look at things, they're giving you like a
Yeah.
If I stay
Look
quiet,
like mint.
if I
I
play
don't
dead, maybe
move.
she won't pick me.
yeah.
She only wants sapient plants.
Okay, fine. Well, in that case, I'll have to look more manually.
Root around
Yeah.
it.
Root around.
So you'll have a little root round. If you could give me a gardening check. Like, give us a gardening check.
All right. Would you believe I don't have gardening? Being a florist. But what is gardening?
So gardening.
Gardening's earlier
you
in the
can
process. You're more of the
add,
arranging.
Yeah, exactly. Bustle
Yeah.
and fidget.
Bustle or fidget.
Oh, bustle. I can
modern.
bustle for days.
Yeah.
So
So you're fine.
that's 19.
19. Yeah, you absolutely smashed it. So you see the stage.
Ha!
Thought you could hide from me.
All right, I clapped the sage in the corner. You thought you'd get away, did you? No, please.
It's just walking out the back door.
I don't want to be a sausage.
And it's fine, but
How long has it taken us to revert to type?
so yeah, would you like to use your beak
Yep.
to snip away at it?
Snip, snip.
You want
Snip
to
it.
kill it with your mouth?
Yeah.
And it
So-
goes
And
quiet.
it's cool.
They're very sharp. It's the most merciful way to harvest speaking sage.
Yeah. And then he goes, oh, actually, that's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
You're gonna love it.
Because this is a cozy game and nothing bad happens.
Nothing bad ever happens.
So yeah, and you know what? They sit there and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna.
If I'm gonna go,
delicious.
what a way to go.
If I'm gonna go, they've heard people talking
About the
around
legendary
about
veggie
the
dogs
amazing
of last year.
veggie dogs.
Who made them?
Yeah, like the delicious sausages alone. Like they've heard of the sage sausage and they were like,
It'll be
Their
like,
legend will be told for
actually,
decades.
this will be your greatest
This
achievement.
is wonderful.
Also, I'm no
so-
expert gardener, but I believe you can leave parts of a plant in the ground to grow.
Yeah. They're like,
so like it's just like one of us has lost an arm or something.
yeah. It's like an
Ah,
octopus.
It's just going to be an arm sausage, fine.
Yeah. Like the rest of the plant, actually, yeah, it's just down there going, oh,
Yeah.
oh, that was fine. I've just had a haircut. It's fine. So yeah, you've got your some
Great.
delicious sage.
While I'm here, can I cast the kitchen magic known as a soil check?
soil
To
check?
see how the sage are doing.
Oh,
Do they
that's
need
very
any?
nice
Do
of
they
you.
need any water?
Okay.
Is it sufficiently damp for sage?
Okay. I'll give it. It's not. It could do with a little bit of a water.
All
the
right.
rains are about to come in, but it could do with a little, like, the sage is looking a little bit like.
Okay, I cast around for a watering can.
Okay. Can I get you to do a notice?
Notice
again?
for a watering can. Okay, that's sensibility, isn't it? Plus 12.
You find the best one. I rolled a 1. So you find the nicest watering can, and in there already is filtered water.
Whoa.
Okay.
Some cucumber.
Yeah. Cucumber in
Spa
water.
water.
Ice.
Yeah, with a
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
ice in
Yeah,
there.
lemongrass.
And as you pour it gently, sprinkle it over the sage is like, oh my goodness, this is like
What a
spa treatment. This is so great. And you feel like with your communing
Yeah.
with the flora friendship,
Yeah.
it just looks, it kind of like gives you an aura of thank you. Thank you. That's really nice.
You're welcome.
That-
Next time
that was
I call for
delicious.
you, you say, here I am.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I know that now. Okay. No need to be passe. We're all nice here. I know. Thought everyone was supposed to be cool here. Whoa.
I'm joking. When I take that tone, I'm joking.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, good. And yeah, so the sage is, very happy.
Great.
There's part of they've had a little trim, and that little trim is going to go into some hopefully amazing veggie dogs. Okay.
Okay.
So do we want to reconvene in the cottage gardens
Yes,
while we're
absolutely.
At? So
Meet
yeah.
under the old willow tree.
So you head out and go back into Willow Park.
Have we have everything we need from here.
We have one lettuce,
You have one lettuce.
which I've got to presume. Well, I mean, and also we could get things which look like this lettuce if we need them.
Right.
So I'm going to say we have enough lettuce.
You have enough. You have plenty of lettuce.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You have a whole head of lettuce.
Great.
And you've got enough sage. Posey got enough trimmings of sage. Yeah, you are ready to head back to the sage sausage if you
Great.
would like.
Absolutely.
Yes. Let's do
So
that.
yeah, okay, cool. So head back, walking through Willow. Should we meet in? Did you say like let's meet in Willow Park?
We'll
we'll convene in
We
Willow
convene where we split up. I think probably.
Excellent. So you meet underneath Willow Park. I have to say, old Daffodil, she's looking pleased as punch with herself. She is so proud, and she's looking at Posey expectantly,
Okay.
like in a thinking that you're
Daffodil.
going to give her some praise as well, because
Oh.
you guys gave her lots of praise, right?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
All right, Daffodil.
Yeah. Good.
Daffodil
good,
dug
good.
up the letters for us.
Oh, well done, Daffodil. Who's a good girl? You're a good girl.
She's so happy. She's making all the good noises,
Excellent.
and she's doing the head tilt a lot of the. Every time you like, who's a good girl? She's like,
It's you. You're the good girl.
she's so happy. So you slowly wend your way back towards the sage sausage, and as you do, you see the pot in the middle of the town square, and people are slowly starting to add their donations, and it's getting to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So everything's going to kick off at about 7 o'clock.
Time for a tea break.
Yes.
Yes.
You could. Would you like to stop off in the milk bar actually before?
Let's have a cup of tea. Yeah.
Have a cup of tea in the milk bar. You're in the square, and rather than go straight off to the sage sausage, actually, do you want to go to the sage sausage? Give him your sage,
Sure. And then cup of tea.
and then a cup
That
of tea.
seems like the responsible thing to do.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Because otherwise you can't fine. So yeah, let's say
There's going to be hell to pay.
No time for tea in Teatime Adventures. What?
That's the adventure.
the adventure is learning there is no time for tea. So you head back into the sage sausage, and Efferson sees you walking. Oh, friends, welcome
But
back.
just friends.
Ouch.
All right.
Even Everson looks at James and is like,
I'm joking. Obviously.
oh my goodness.
He does have -1 personality.
I feel
Yeah.
I'm still adjusting to your unique approach to humour. Maybe it's a cricket thing. Everson, we have acquired your sage.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And he takes the sage off of
Yeah, a little
Posy.
bushel of sage.
Lovely. And he's like, right, this will take be about an hour getting everything together and then cooking them through for you. But come back with the buns, and they'll be all sorted, and then we can put them straight into the pot from here.
What a gentleman.
So so would you like to head back to the milk bar?
Yes, I would
Absolutely.
love a cup of tea.
Tea, please.
Lovely
Honking
tea.
great cup of tea.
Great. And well, okay, so
What
you're
are my
back.
options?
Yeah, what we got?
I'd like a. I don't want any caffeine this late in the day, so I'm going to go for the uncaffeinated botanical blend, please. Thank you.
Ooh, delicious. Well,
Back door to the tavern.
All right. Let's go with that.
yeah, you're going to go for the uncaffeinated.
Yes, please, big pot of that.
Lovely. Trissa takes that to one side, gets a big pot. She's like, do you want any kind of milk or oat milk or
No, I'm going to have it just without milk, please. Yeah, thank
just
you.
a black
It's
tea.
peppermint
Goat milk,
based.
please.
It's got mint.
Goat milk.
It's got mint. It's got sage.
It's got
Sage is great.
sage.
It's got sage in it and lavender.
We could
So-
have just taken it out of there, couldn't we?
Yeah, it's absolute mugs. Absolute mugs.
Thanks, Many Worlds Tea.
Do you think they spoke to every bit of sage before they put it in the
Absolutely.
tea?
That's their guarantee. It sounds like
Guarantee.
it's
Hey.
This is why we invited you up. Yeah, Tris's Stardust, they brew up a lovely pot and lovely orange pot that we have here. And they pop it on your table with all the lovely teas, like all the proper tea set that you get.
The sugar that comes on a little stick.
the ones on the stick. I was going to
Yeah,
say
the
cubes.
fancy
We can make.
ones.
She gets the fancy
Crystallized
ones.
sugar
'cause
on a stick.
You're regular, and she knows you like the crystallized fancy ones.
good
So
stuff.
she's like,
I've not
I know
heard
what
I'll
this.
hook you
It
up.
sounds gloriously decadent.
what is this sugar? They do not allow cricketers
Yeah,
sugar.
I know. Otherwise, you'll get a crash in the middle of your 8-hour game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stick to cricket jokes.
Yeah, it's just.
They decide to sit with you because it's a little bit quiet as everyone has started to kind of get things ready and put things in there. And she's just like, so how's your day been? They're just very interested to know about your day.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It's been a most fascinating day.
Yes, how have you found it as a new visitor?
Well, back where I come from, and I'm not entirely sure where that is, but back where I come from in the south,
South of here.
we have a more robust infrastructure to supply our goods and services to places. So herb shops will have herbs and the like. But it was a wonderful opportunity to run into various colorful characters and restrain a dog. And I was actually, I have a question for you.
Yes.
We have these veggie dogs with the lettuce, obviously, which are gonna really blow the doors off this feast. But is there anything we could do to make them real special, make an impression? Can we come up with any sort of last-minute ideas?
A garnish of some sort.
A secondary garnish. Or are they fine as is?
Hey!
Could the secret ingredient be love?
Oh.
We kiss each other. With a big alligator.
Just is like, okay.
I feel, sorry, I'm going too deep. I feel we should honor the guest who has helped us who has brought us together and helped us.
Okay.
Most of all, which is the dog.
Okay.
To celebrate the dog.
A decorative edible daffodil.
Is such a thing as an edible daffodil in existence?
Maybe like a marzipan.
A marzipan daffodil.
Dog topper.
I love this second album.
Oh, so do we want to head back to Arcane Confections and
Yes,
see
very
if they
quickly.
do something? Okay, so
They might have, marzipan daffodils.
I drink all my tea.
Yeah. Down it all.
It gets my eyes. Straight out of the teapot.
No milk, no cup. No cricket to do.
Just watching on and then
just
it's like,
tea.
We've done this before.
is it okay if I just charge it to your room? Or
Oh, please, absolutely. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, that was very out of character me. I was yelling like a big Englishman. No. Please charge it all in my room. We will be right back.
All right.
Now, quick cue about the marzipan flowers. Won't that be objectively disgusting on a hot dog?
Well, yes.
Yes. But they can just sit to the side.
Ah, see.
Like a dessert.
An edible flower that you don't eat.
They might be
You probably just use flowers in that case.
you eat the hot dog, and then the dessert is the marzipan flower.
Like a Cornish pasty. We could put it on one end. And the flower's your dessert.
Yeah. Yes.
And we call them daffodil dogs.
Yeah, we do.
Aww. I'm really liking this
Perfect.
idea.
Is Arcane Confection still going to be open?
You've got about, I say about 15 minutes before it shuts. So I would like you to just
So I
make
do my
me
cricket run again.
just a plain kind of bustle run for me, just
Oh,
a
I'm bad at
general
bustling.
getting quick footing across
Can I
town.
fly?
I scored a critical 1
Oh no.
with no modifiers, obviously.
Can I fly to take? I can only fly at the same. My airspeed is the same as my ground speed, but I can take a more direct
route. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
The giant.
as the big bird person
flies.
flies. And that is a bustle roll. So 7.
Okay, well, fortunately, I rolled terribly. So
good.
you make it. So
Hooray!
so Posey
No crash
is
landing
straight
here.
there.
Yeah.
And
You can swim,
Jane-
right? Do you want to? Is there a water route that's like some sort of inlet or fjord?
not
at all.
No.
But I get to the mill quick shot.
Okay.
Yeah. So what did you roll?
Sorry.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
15.
Oh, you absolutely. You've also scooped up Daffodil
Yeah.
effortlessly, and you just quick march to the shop. Posey, you're quick on their tail, on their big alligatory tail.
Okay.
And you arrive. James.
Just lost again, probably.
Mr. T Cozy. Just absolutely, you get stopped by the door of the milk bar because you keep pushing it and it's a pull.
Oh no! Oh.
So the others have ran out. By the time you got there, the door had closed, and you're just trying so hard.
Should we go back and get him? There's no time!
Trista is just like, are you okay?
Yes, it's just a little stuck. Don't worry, my athlete's strength will solve this problem.
Right.
No need to fear, madam.
Would you like me to get
No, I wouldn't ask for that.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to presume.
All right. And they kind of just like, just slowly
Start headbutting the
watch
antlers
on.
against it.
But yeah. Oh no! Now you've done that. Your antlers have got caught because you rolled a 1. They got caught in the little bell.
Oh no!
At the door that hits every time someone opens. So there's ding, ding, ding,
Oh.
and everyone's just kind of watching.
If I had the capacity for shame, I'd be ashamed.
So how would you like to try and get out of the situation? The others, have you noticed actually, could the two of you just roll
Do I-
me a noticing to see
Do I
if
know
you've
any
spotted
random
if he's
facts
with you?
that would be relevant?
I got a 16.
I can roll a random fact.
They would be
for
random.
you.
Yeah.
Would you like to shout a random fact to try and distract people?
Sort of stay calm. Try to keep
I'm
things
in
on a
control
level.
of this situation,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, just so people know I'm a capable, intelligent deer man.
okay.
I'd like to announce a random fact that might be useful in the next pub quiz.
Okay.
To distract from
Tell
the fact
us.
that I'm caught in the door.
I want to know.
So, random fact number 25. Mudskipperfish can use their fins to walk on land and breathe using water trapped in their gills.
I announce this loudly to the milk bar.
What a deranged thing. Do you help, sir? Well, the thing about mud skippers.
Trista sensing that.
panicking.
Yeah, Trista sensing that you're kind of, they just come up to you and they're just slowly
Untangle me from the
untangle.
belly. Yeah.
Because it's also the feast night is going to be a busy night for the milk bar.
And they need people to be able to get in the door as well.
They need you out of the way so that they can open their bar properly. They thought that they were going to just have a nice little quiet afternoon tea bit with 3 people, and instead there's a deer
Crazed
man.
deer.
After a couple of hours, this deer man's really going to become a problem.
Yeah. So they just come up, just slowly detangle, and then
thank you.
whoa, calm,
Thank
it's
you very
okay, it's okay, and they free you. And the others, what did you get for the noticing?
I got a 16.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Oh, right. You immediately have clocked that
James is
James is
nowhere to be seen.
So you do a little loop back, and he stumbles out.
Bell's still attached.
He now has a little bell. Yeah, he said
festive.
that's it. And he's just ling.
My bell of shame.
And there are some people who...
what a fetching fascinating you've acquired for the party.
Yeah, there are some people
Yes,
who are like,
yes.
oh, he must be wearing it for some feast thing.
Yes.
Maybe
Yes,
this
that's
is...
definitely what I'm going for.
Yeah.
It's that part of the feast where we tie bells to our heads and yell facts about fish.
My favourite part.
Now come on! Let's get these inedible marzipan flowers.
So you get to Arcane Confections, and in there is Marybrook. We've got Marybrook, and they're just about to...
Frog crocodile?
Yeah, the hopling.
Crocodile.
And they're kind of slowly packing up and getting ready to go off to the feast themselves. They have the cookies ready to go, and they smell amazing. And they see, and they're like, oh, "Thank you so much! I got these done. They're just perfect." And there's a little nudge, and they nearly fall off, but they don't. But it's okay. But she's a little bit clumsy here and there, bless her. But she's like, is there anything? Were the hot dog buns not okay?
Oh, the hot dog buns, I presume, are delicious and being kept by a heron.
Oh, wonderful. Can I help you with anything?
You can indeed. You can return the favor you can return the favor that we gave you earlier.
Oh yes.
We need to celebrate this wonderful dog we have. Show her the dog.
Who's got the dog? Oh, you've got the dog.
Oh, it's you before. I've got the dog. This incredible dog.
Oh, Daffodil.
It brought her. You know her. This dog brought us together. This dog dug a lettuce out of the ground. This dog caused several hundred gold worth of damage. But we love it. And we want to celebrate this dog with some daffodil dogs, like the hot dogs. You get it because daffodil's the dog.
Oh, so you.
So we need some edible marzipan. Or, well, ideally we need some ready-made daffodils. Or some marzipan and some yellow food dye, and we'll just work it out ourselves.
Well, you know what? Marybrook, basically Daffodil is a very much beloved town dog.
Right, yeah.
Basically, she turns to you and goes, look, we're not just about sweets here, we also do savoury things. And we've even got things for the dogs, and she sneaks behind the counter and throws Daffodil a little dog treat. But we've got treats. Yeah, she's like, little wiggling around. But you're keeping tight because she is now seen that there are dog treats. And she's like, okay, now I know where those are. But basically, because Daffodil is such a beloved dog, Marybrook says, well, we created a special snack based on Old Daffodil. And because Daffodil really loves her bacon doggy snacks, we've made bacon daffodils.
Whoa.
And they're little daffodils that have been we spray paint them in a edible paint that is yellow, but the actual daffodil themselves made out of
Vegetarian bacon?
veggie bacon.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well, there we go.
So I've actually
Top drawer.
I've got some.
I spend the rest of my gold on those.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah. Let's all throw in some gold.
Yeah.
Cool.
And buy some painted bacon to put in our hot dogs.
Yeah, there's just enough for each of them.
Perfect.
So she packages them up for you, and pops them, avoiding the dog. They're not for you.
They're about you.
Yeah.
They are
But
for
not
you,
for
but not for you. If you get my drift. And
We'll
the whole
make sure we
time-
get one. Well, we'll try and make sure we get one from the potluck
Yes.
later.
There's no way this dog isn't getting in that
No,
cauldron.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So are we heading back to the stage?
We're heading back.
Yeah.
We're ready to
Please.
rock.
Okay, so
Let's daff those dogs.
you cross over the town square. In there is Epperson. And he's like, friends, hello.
Hello.
I have your sausages ready to go.
Fantastic.
Are we ready to assemble?
Yes.
You left the buns here with me, I believe. So he gets those out for you. And I would like you all, as you assemble these veggie dogs, to give me a cooking roll.
Okay.
No.
Cooking, that's
Well.
fidget, wits, or personality.
Oh, I've got good wits. I'm gonna do 10. I'm cooking by the power of my wits alone.
Okay, so
18.
we've got
Blindfold.
a
Yeah,
10,
exactly.
an
Freestyling.
18,
Yes.
21.
and a right. Okay, so all together,
Yes.
you have made a dozen really delicious veggie dogs.
Okay.
And a third of them are notably worse than the other.
Well, yes.
It balances out. Like we get in, we can put them on the bottom of the stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They can be load bearing.
Yeah. There's a structural dog.
4 of them are like exquisite, like just the most perfect ones that you've ever seen. And
It's somehow classy what we've done.
yeah, like
Yeah.
so you've got the little veggie dog and then just a little bacon daffodil on the end with
Classic.
a bit of lettuce.
French cuisine.
And it looks absolutely delicious. So yeah, Tabitha has absolutely knocked it out of the park. Similarly, Posey's ones are really lovely. A couple of the petals on one of the daffodils have just fallen off,
Outrageous.
and old daffodil has gone and scarfed them up off the floor. So they're not wasted, but overall they still look really, really good. Now the final 4.
They're on fire somehow.
Lay it on me. Flame grilled, right? That's what we were going for?
They're what we would call edible,
Well, that's good.
but they are slightly worse for wear looking. It's the sort of thing that if you'd ordered them to be delivered to your home, you might only give it a 3-star review.
Oh, dear.
But you still would eat it anyway rather than return it because
We're
everyone's
not about
too
food
polite.
waste here in
Yeah.
Open Bend.
And they're okay. Like some of the trumpets of the daffodil flower have just completely fallen away. So they kind of just look slightly Demogorgon-like.
Oh, dear.
No, but overall, they look edible, but they're not quite the spring aesthetic that you were going for. And a little bit of the yellow paint has chipped off the daffodils, and there's one of them does have a small dog bite out of them because old daffodil got one of them.
That's all part of the charm.
It's all part of the charm. It's all part of the charm. So, upon finishing all of your lovely veggie dogs, Mr. Lovely Efferson Voldaire says, right, I believe it's time. If we need to get this in before 6 o'clock, everything kicks off at 7, but you need to get it all in on time. And you make your way into the town square where the pot is. Could you all roll me I'm gonna go for...
Just to get it in the pot?
Yeah, to make sure that you don't just drop them after all of
Slam
that.
dunk them right in the pot.
Yeah.
Is it a sort of minding details kind of thing?
I
Like
think a
carefully-
minding detail
The detail
roll
of
would be
sticking
good.
stuff in there. I have a 16. Yeah, 16 plus 3.
Lovely.
19.
And a 14.
14, Anna. What did you
8.
get? You're fine.
Oh,
You're fine, because
Yeah.
I rolled terribly.
not a lot of details.
Throw your pristine
It's fine.
hot dogs into the sky.
Dogs in pot.
This is a magical pot. So as soon as you get close to it,
Hoovers them in.
yeah,
It knows.
it knows. Like as you start to go and like one of the dogs, instead of going onto the floor, it just kind of goes plum and into the pot,
Ah.
and everyone everyone sees them going in and is like, oh, hope I get one of those. Those look good. And then they see yours and they're like,
Hope
I'm
I don't
gonna
get one of
do
those.
that.
Sure, it tastes fine. It doesn't
Jay.
somehow.
Pretty sure this village isn't about shaming each other.
So yeah, and then a little while later, you sit and stand around and chat in the town square with all of the locals, mingle, and all of the lovely people that have helped you today. They've all closed up shop, and they've all come in to say hello to everyone and collect something from the pot themselves as it all goes. And 7 o'clock comes around, and everyone slowly dips your hand in. So can everyone just roll me their d20?
All right.
Come on.
That's 19.
5 for me.
Okay.
17.
All right. So Posey and James, you both get one of the hot dogs.
Yes.
I immediately
And-
feed it to Daffodil.
What?
What?
Daffodil deserves it.
Daffodil is a good girl.
Yeah.
Daffodil. How else is Daffodil doesn't get to
Well, the thing is, she
speak.
doesn't.
Immediately.
Daffodil doesn't need it because Tabitha, you pop your hand in and you do manage to get one of the hot dogs, not one of the good ones,
One
One of
of
the James ones.
one of the James ones.
James is cat-handed.
And Daffodil,
Go ahead, sorry.
Daffodil having you've been carrying Daffodil around a lot, so she feels a real affinity for you at this point, and she's like she goes straight for it and gets it right in half.
Okay.
But there's enough left if you would like a half-eaten hot dog.
Brush it off.
Wait.
5-second rule.
I
5
have
seconds since
I
the
have a
dog
spell for this. I have a spell called Duplicate Food. If I duplicate the half a hot dog, it becomes a whole hot dog again.
Yeah, or you could duplicate one of your hot dogs.
Well, let's not get carried
No.
away.
Yeah, I feel like
You want Tabitha to get indigestion, so.
let's keep ourselves to the original number of dogs rather than multiplying dogs.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast Duplicate Food, please.
Duplicate a non-unique piece of food, and all you need is a smile.
Oh. I smile lovingly at the half a hot dog.
It looks weird.
And then it's a whole one.
But it's
Yeah.
that half copied in again.
Yeah.
Oh, so back
So it doesn't quite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Oh, I'm out here, aren't I? Delicious.
Amazing, amazing.
What an incredible festival we've all had.
And through it all, Madge Bloom comes through again, and they're like, "Hello, you having a lovely time at the festival? What did you get in the pot?"
Well, curiously enough, we all got the things that we put in.
Oh,
Which
fantastic!
feels, I don't know. I kind of wanted to experience something that someone else had put in, but I mean, we put a lot of work into our
Yeah, we
dogs.
should.
Well, the thing is, a lot of people are rather jealous. Someone donated some half-eaten muffins and some little quiches as well. That they tasted nice, but they'd all been, a bit kind of fluffed up. And
Plot twist. They
got in.
They went in the pot.
they went in the pot.
Oh no.
Turning up, went in.
I can't imagine who would be so rude as to put dog fluffed up biscuits in your communal pot.
Well, the thing is, that's the potluck, and sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you're not.
Sometimes it's a beautiful hot dog crafted by a loving crocodile, and sometimes it's half a muffin covered in dog.
Yeah.
And I think there's something we can all love.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite what it is, I'm not sure.
And I
There's
just
a
want
moral
to
to this
say,
story.
I managed to get a hot dog too.
Well done.
And they certainly lived up to the ones that I made last
It was Madge all along.
It was Madge!
It was you. I'm not just good at gardening. I can
apparently not.
Madge.
And as you're all cheering Madge, and everyone's like, "Oh, it was Madge last year!
She made the superior hot dogs last year!
Oh, they're the best! Woo, Madge!" You all have a lovely time, and there's been so many donations this year that loads you get to double dip, triple dip into the pot because there was a great harvest. So there's lots of things left over from harvest last year. Lots of delicious things with wonderful jams, all these
Dog
things.
hair
in
muffin.
it. Yeah.
Dog hair muffin.
And eventually, Daffodil, like basically as everyone pulls out the things. Daffodil gets all of the muffins and the quiches left over. Everyone's very careful not to give her the brownies, and she's having the best time. Everyone has a lovely evening at the potluck feast during this Feast of Flourish in Oakenbend, and you succeeded on making some delicious veggie hot dogs that will go down in Oakenbend history. Yay!
Well done, everyone.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for bearing with me in my first DMing and
You
first
did very well.
DMing.
Very well.
Lots of voices trying to remember everything. Johnny, I respect you even more so, and Luke. Huge love to you both. Thank you, Grant, so much for joining us.
Thank you for asking me.
Yes.
Tabitha is
and-
living rent free in my head now.
Oh yes, and thank you again to Many Worlds Tavern for your amazing teas. They are delicious, and thank you to Snowbite Studios, the creators of Teatime Adventures. And go check out their Kickstarter for Harvest Hoppers. You can find way more cute little frog people in that game, and they hopefully won't be letting dogs in and letting everyone's food creations get ruined in this one, I hope. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed it, please do like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and we shall see you in the next Oxventure. Bye!